MASH and domestic life will not be seen tonight, so we may bring you a Wish TV special. Indiana's own for 30 years, a television celebration.
Good evening and welcome to A Birthday Party, a television celebration of Channel 8's 30 years on the air here in central Indiana. Hi everybody, I'm Mike Ahern.
And I'm Debbie Knox. In the next hour, we'll take you back over 3 decades of local broadcasting by Wish TV, and we'll show you some rare film of our early days in television.
Including, Debbie, we have some extraordinary footage of a Beatles concert here in Indianapolis at the State Fairgrounds Coliseum exactly 20 years ago this month. And how our photographer managed to get this rare film is a fascinating story in itself. You'll hear that too.
You know, Mike, we've chosen what we think is an especially suitable place to hold our celebration, the Murat Ballroom. Back in 1954, when Channel 8 first went on the air, the Murat was considered the queen of the city's hotels. So today, as we mark our 30th anniversary, the Murat has been returned to that grandeur through a remarkable restoration project.
And back in 1954, there was another building, or really a complex of buildings, making big news here. Everybody's attention also was centered on the new Glendale Shopping Center, under construction on the Indianapolis North Side at that time.
You know, if we were to do a newscast in 1954, here, as we say in television, are the headlines of that year.
In the news tonight, the Army McCarthy hearings are nationally televised, and they lead to Joe McCarthy's downfall.
In Indianapolis, the Civil Liberties Union is denied access to the World War Memorial Building.
In Washington, the Supreme Court rules public schools desegregation, and in the United States, and the segregation must be abolished in this country.
School children get their first shots of the new Salk polio vaccine.
In sports, Roger Bannister became the first man to run the 4-minute mile.
Willie Mays leads the New York Giants to a World Series sweep.
And in Indiana, Bobby Plump leads Little Milan to the state high school basketball title. Or guests like that.
And Bill Vukovich wins his 2nd straight 500.
That year's Oscar, by the way, went to the film From Here to Eternity.
And that year's best-selling book was The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale.
And on television, you would see such programs as Show of Shows, Studio One, and Edward R. Murrow in See It Now.
You know, if we were to run a commercial back in 1954, we'd tell you about a place called Fairway Furniture where you could buy a 7-piece bedroom set for about $99. It's true.
A bargain at twice the price.
That's right. You know, we've been talking about 1954, but the beginnings of television date back much further than that.
Okay, let's begin this celebration tonight by briefly tracing television's early years. We're going to take you back a long way now to the music of Glenn Miller and pictures of post-war America.